Now to a troubling story from your investigators. Imagine rebuilding your life after spending 2 decades in prison, getting a job, an apartment, and preparing for a future, only to be arrested again because the state says it made a mistake. Well, that's what happened to a man named Billy Hailey, and he's not alone. A CBS investigation has found 33 recent sentence miscalculations by Colorado's Department of Corrections, including 6 people who were sent back to prison after being released. Your investigator, Brian Moss, found how these cases are raising very difficult questions.
This is the start of all my tomorrows.
For Billy Hailey, freedom finally felt real.
Tomorrow marks 28 weeks of being out of prison.
He spent the last 20 years in this Colorado prison, but the Department of Corrections released him in 2024 to a community corrections program in Fort Collins. In the next 9 months, he got a job as a personal trainer, bought a car, rented an apartment, and started a relationship with Tricia Lane.
He was thriving. He was absolutely thriving.
Pretty much tell that a Billy lives here.
Hailey recorded daily videos of his progress.
As you can notice, I am not looking at the camera because I am a little nervous.
His future looked promising. Then everything changed. Just days before he was to be paroled for good in 2025, corrections officials rearrested him and sent him back to prison. The reason? The state had miscalculated his sentence.
And when this happened, yes, it crushed me.
Speaking by phone from the Sterling Correctional Facility, Hailey says he never imagined his second chance would end this way.
This, to me, was the worst possible scenario of my life when it happened. The Department of Corrections had requested me to be taken back into custody because a time comp error had been discovered upon review in the transition to parole, and that it was determined that I had been let out 3.5 years early. At the end of the day, Brian, I'm not the only one that this has happened to.
A spokesperson for the Colorado Department of Corrections tells CBS Colorado the agency began auditing inmate sentences in 2025 to verify they were calculated correctly. The agency says its review found some inmates received sentence credit they were not legally entitled to receive. The department says correcting those errors is required by law, even if it means sending someone back to prison. The department says they have now audited nearly 7,000 inmates eligible for or in community corrections and found 33 miscalculations. 20 had time added to their sentences, like Billy Hailey, while 13 had their sentences reduced. In all, 6 who were out in community corrections were sent back to prison.
I don't actually feel any anger towards the Department of Corrections.
Not angry, says Billy Hailey, but frustrated.
I can't change the things I've done. All I can do is make the choices moving forward that continue to lead me to healthy rehabilitation and healthy choices. And I'm committed to doing that.
I just think it's unconscionable.
Now, State Senator Kathy Kipp and other supporters are asking Governor Polis to commute the rest of Hailey's sentence. Kipp and others met with members of the governor's staff last month.
The important to me is that we as a state made a promise or a guarantee to somebody, and then we went back on that based on some clerical errors, and now somebody's pulled the rug out from under him, and he's maybe serving another 3 to 3.5 years of his life in prison if there is not a clemency granted.
Court records show a jury in Morgan County convicted Hailey in 2009 of 2 felony assault charges stemming from an attack at a massage parlor. Armed with a knife, he went after a woman who worked there. He was sentenced to 45 years in prison. The judge said it was Hailey's 3rd felony conviction. He does not dispute his past.
I lost self-control and I caused physical harm to another person. I've spent the last almost 20 years working on who I used to be so that is never something that happens.
Hailey told me that when he got out of prison, his credit score was a 4. But he says he worked hard and built a successful personal training business and was making as much as $700 a day before he was rearrested.
The person that he is now is definitely not the person he was then.
I just don't think what happened is right. I mean, you've made promises to people and you keep them.
I'm Brian Moss, covering Colorado First.
Hailey's supporters say the state should own its mistake and allow him to continue the life he had started to rebuild. Whether Governor Polis agrees could determine whether Hailey returns to freedom or remains behind bars until 2028.